some work in. You got to get these questions right. And whoever has
Okay.
the most points when it's all said and done will end up getting something that I'm going to make. It's going to be like a craft. So it's probably going to be like some power merchandise that I'm going to create for y'all. But
All
so
right.
far, Brillo is winning.
Oh.
So that's where we at right now. So we're about to go to the first question. And this one right here is, how close were you watching? So these questions, I don't know. It just depends on how close y'all was watching. I'm gonna let who want to go first, because it's just gonna be the first random question.
I'll take it.
Okay. What's the name of the course that Effie tries to create?
Horse person.
Boom. I thought I put up my thing on. Okay.
An idiotic scheme by Effie.
Okay. All right. So the next one, Tamika.
Mm-hmm.
What team is Everett going to?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. See.
Yeah. Okay.
But she ain't gonna do nothing. I don't know how he going there, but okay.
Okay. Key, this one you right here, bro. What was the name of this episode? They say it several times throughout the show.
Pass. My brain ain't working right now. Pass.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you the answer because I don't think it's that. Let me
versus
see.
Greed.
Yep, that's the name of it. But you don't get them points.
I got you, bro. I got you, man.
All right, Detroit. This one you. Okay, hold on. That was the answer. Hold on. Let me get this one. Okay. What is Uncle Frank's wife's name that came to visit Monet?
Don't kill me. I think her name is Evelyn.
Yep. Ding, ding, ding. So everybody got points this time except for Key. But that's all right, because he gonna come back and he gonna get it.
I'm giving y'all head starts, man.
EJ, can I say this right quick? Don't be surprised if this woman she was baiting Monet too, to be honest with you. I think she was baiting her.
I think so too. Real talk. And then we just have the bonus question. Now, y'all know the bonus question is worth 25 points. I have a couple of questions if Moochie and Cassandra shows up, so I'll give them theirs later. But this is the bonus question, and you can type it in the private chat, or if you can't get into the private chat after everybody types theirs in the private chat, you can just tell me, and then you can get the points. Bonus question: what Love and Hip Hop star was in court on TV when Davis came to talk to Monet?
Oh, I forgot his name. I know who it is, but I forgot.
I got it.
All right, let me look in the private chat. Yeah, Detroit.
I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop like that, but I know who he is.
That's right, Brillo. Okay, Key, you know who it was?
I don't know. I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop. So.
Let me give y'all the answer. Let me go back to it. But it was just one of those things that if you wasn't paying attention, like it was just there. It was Young Jock. I thought it was funny that he was there. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. So y'all did good. So hey, Detroit might actually, be a little competition for you, Brillo.
Well, I'm coming for that. I'm coming for that title, Brillo.
You better watch out. All right, y'all.
Put some respect on Young John. Now that man got hits. Now he just ain't a one-hit wonder. That man got hits, man. Put some respect on that man's name.
He meet me in the trash.
I could not remember his name. I could see his face clear.
Okay, y'all. So I wanted to do something like a character spotlight, and I really wanted to talk about Effie to kind of get this conversation going because we saw Effie doing a lot in this particular episode. So Effie says that she needs this. She tells him very specifically, I need this. Like, this is just a game for the rest of you, but I really need this. But throughout the entire episode, there was a constant theme, and that theme was need versus greed, right? And my question to you guys, speaking from Effie's point of view, is Effie going down a line of greed more than need at this point based on the moves that she's making? Whoever wants to start first can just jump in.
Can I go?
Go ahead.
I like Effie. She's my GOAT. But it's need. She don't, to be honest with you, not for the best, if you ask me.
Let me tell you why it's greed.
Okay.
Okay, I need a core syllabus for her classes. I don't think her classes is gonna cost books is gonna cost that much. For you know what I'm saying what she's stealing from the organization. So of course she being greedy. I'm sure they ain't selling this dope for free. I mean they gonna have some profits at the end of the day. So and she not communicating. So she being greedy as usual. You know.
Okay.
If you do.
Yeah. That's what's up. I can definitely see that. Let me bring Cassandra in real quick, y'all. Hey, Cassandra.
Hey y'all.
Hey, what up,
How are
though?
you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You look so pretty.
I'm sorry I'm late.
It's okay. You're so cute. Okay. I got a question for you. We're gonna finish up what we're doing, and then I'll go back and get your question. Cause girl, you didn't have no points last time, and we gotta get you on the board. We
I
gotta get you on the board.
didn't. You're right. Girl.
Okay, so we're talking about Effie and her character, and is she at a point where she's being more greedy based off of all the moves that she made, or is this more of a need? Go ahead, Key.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, go ahead. Well, Tamika, you go ahead.
Greed. I don't trust Effie. Never will trust Effie. I don't care. You know, she greedy. She want for herself. Period. That's how I feel about Effie.
Yeah, yeah. What you think, Key?
I think it's greed. You know what I mean? Look, man. She's shown time and like she's shown in the original power. She's willing to do whatever she want to do just to get herself ahead of everybody else, man. She got Tariq kicked out of Cho over that whole spill. And then on top of this, like Brillo said, she's not communicating. She's not saying things. It's for a reason. She's being sneaky. I think it's greed.
That's what's up. What about you, Cassandra? What do you think?
I think it's greed too. She is all for self right now.
Yeah. As I was looking at this character, and I like Effie. I have no problems with Effie in a sense, but as I see her kind of developing, you kind of get this feeling, in my opinion, that she's kind of going on this whole greed thing at this point. It feels like she uses the need as an excuse, but it feels like she really likes this a lot. She says that she's doing it for need, but in my opinion, I just feel like it's transforming into something else. Let me say what's up to everybody in the chat. Hey BX, y'all know I have my glasses on, so forgive me if I accidentally say a name wrong. Deanna, what's up, Laz? Vonnie Love covers all. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I really, really appreciate it. All right, guys. So let's move on and let's really jump into the episode. Let's see. All right, let me get my slides back up. So how did y'all feel about the episode overall, like just as a whole? What were your feelings on this one?
Who first?
Go ahead, Tamika.
How did I feel about what? I'm sorry.
The overall episode, just the overall episode.
It was cool. I didn't like it better than episode 1, but it was all right.
You think they really did, like in that first episode, because they came out with such you think that it was just like, what can you do on the second episode that's going to make it better than the last one anyway?
I mean, I know not every episode is going to be like full with, action and all that. We got to get into the story and the characters and break it on down and see which directions we going in. So it wasn't like I was saying it was trash or nothing like that. I just thought it was decent. I'm ready to see where they're going to take it for the whole season. What's all the plays everybody's going to be playing. For me, I started getting like more sitting up looking when we started getting towards the end.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff that was happening in the beginning was kind of what we would be expecting, as far as seeing how Tariq and them, what their game plan was going to be for this moving this weight. And then also seeing Jenny with her whack plan.
Yeah. For sure. Thank you, Detroit Kling. I appreciate you.
No problem.
So Brillo, what did you think about the episode?
I definitely enjoyed it. I thought it was just as good as episode 1, only because it gave some major character development for Braden and for Kane. Kind of made me look at Kane a little bit differently. He making some power moves, and it definitely made me look at Braden a lot differently. Braden is a shrewd maneuver behind the scenes, man. Playing my grandson like Geppetto. Like, wow, playing my grandson. I liked it. Those was ghost like moves right there.
I mean, it really was. And like I keep saying, he keeps saying he not like Ghost, but every time he get on this screen, we see more and more
Talking
of Ghost
about
moves.
Braden making ghost like moves behind the scenes, getting
Oh
what he
well, yeah,
get away.
yeah, he did do that too. You're right. You're right. My bad. Okay, Detroit. What about
Mhm.
you? Was you locked in with this episode? Was this a
I
good one
thought,
for you?
in my opinion, I thought the episode was fire. I had looked at it like 3 times. Every time it got great replay value. This episode than the last one, if you really watch it. So I give it about like an 8.5, close to a 9.
Lay's talking about Braden and Kiki goes. Oh my goodness. What about you, Key? How was you feeling about this episode?
I mean, it was cool. You know, what I mean, I guess that was a good little filler episode. Hey, yo, every dog got their day. So, Kane, brilliant work, man, brilliant work. But I mean, that was the highlight for me, I guess.
Was the Kane thing at the end?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bonnie Love said, I would have loved to seen a proper funeral for Zeke. Really want to see his extended family. You know, I mean, I guess it would have been cool to see it, but I can understand why they didn't do it. But I don't know. I guess I was a little indifferent about that. I guess I really didn't care one way or another. I don't know if that's, you know, it to me, I just really wanted to get into the action of it all. And if they had to maybe just like went to like a quick funeral, boom, done, I would have been okay with it. But I wasn't too, saddened by that whole part. What about you, Cassandra? How was you feeling about this episode? Was you locked in? Was it good?
Heck yeah, I was locked in. And I was trying to figure out what happened to Lauren and to see like if we really tried to finish the job. Cause a part of me felt like, did Effie let her go? You know, whatever. I was questioning that. So now I know that. And then for Kane to figure out that his dad is the one who killed Zeke at the end, like I'm so ready for next week. I'm ready.
Okay, I feel you. What up, J Will Trap TV, Silver Spoon Goon Brillo? uh, yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. Did everybody go?
Yeah.
Because y'all know my mind be off sometimes. All right, so let's bring up these slides. And what I want to talk about next is I want to talk about this right here. You kind of transitioned into that part where we get the story behind Lauren. We get to see exactly what happened. I mean, to be honest, the girl was lucky. Let's just keep it real. If it wasn't for the fact that some dude came walking by, Effie would be dead. I mean, not Effie. Lauren would be dead and Effie would have accomplished her goal. But what I took from this whole thing is that Effie messed up, y'all. How did y'all feel about how they brought this story out and how Jenny is moving with this whole thing? Brillo, if you could just go ahead and kind of set that scene up, just talk about that particular scene as far as Jenny and Lauren and their whole dynamics.
Well, I mean, like you said, Effie, she messed up. She didn't finish the job, or Lauren got extra lucky. But Jenny, okay, I thought she was running her off the books, but I guess she not, because she said her boss know about it. So got Lauren staying in her house, which is a little odd to me. But it was something for TV. They had to show, know what I'm saying, how she came back or whatever. A little far fetched, but it didn't take away from my viewing experience. I'm just ready for Lauren to leave that house. I need Tariq to find out that Lauren is alive. I think this is gonna jam Effie up though. The fact that she is the one who pushed it, who took her in the car or whatever. So I think that's gonna come back.
Yeah, probably for sure. Anybody else have anything to say about the whole Lauren Effie situation and Jenny? Anybody got any thoughts?
Oh, horrible for Effie, man. You gotta finish the job. You gotta finish your breakfast, lady. You can't just sit there and let that happen. Nah, you in trouble because they trying to get my man Tariq jammed up, man. Effie don't be thinking, man. She should have just went on and just. She'd have been better off just shot her instead of doing that.
Exactly. You know what was interesting to me was when she is pushing so hard for it to be Tariq. You know, she literally tells her basically that Tariq is the one who's the head of this, and Lauren is like, I can't relate it. Basically, she's like, she don't know. But the fact that Jenny is pushing for this so hard, I just feel like this is going to blow up in her face at some point because she just trying too hard. Every time they try too hard, it don't never work out for them.
Right.
All right, let's see what we got up next. Okay, so one of the next biggest scenes that we saw, or one of the next scenes that we saw was when we went to the warehouse. We got Obi here, and he's upset that Noma is in Paris somewhere, and that he has to stay here and babysit them. And we learned that Kane has called in. Like, Kane is actually making moves. He's trying to get this product moved. He's trying to get the product out on the streets. And I did have a newfound respect for Kane in this episode, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, Kane actually did a few things that I was like, oh, okay, Kane, maybe, I got a little more respect for him. But we see that Brayden is really pushing. He's really pushing for this whole Wall Street thing. And we know that he's going to end up setting some things up and all that type of stuff. Key, go ahead and kind of set up this scene. What were you thinking when you saw, everything that was going down in this scene, how Brayden is pushing? What do you think is going to kind of come of this? Just anything, any thoughts or concerns, anything that you have on that particular scene?
I mean, I really didn't have no concerns as far as Brayden and Tariq, that whole situation. But what really got to me was, the Kane and the Effie part, man. It's just, I said it last week, and I'm probably going to keep saying it. It's something about Effie that's just not sitting right with me. You know what I mean? She's going underneath people, behind, what's crazy is she told Kane last week, well, me and Tariq are on the same page. But that don't look like y'all on the same page. You know what I mean? So that was the part that really got to me about this scene. Other than that, I wasn't really tripping. I mean, cool scene.
That's what's up. Anybody else have anything that really stood out to them about this scene?
I think the fact that Effie keeps saying she, to be honest with you, Effie don't really want to work with the Tejada family. She gonna end up doing something she ain't got no business doing. She don't want to work with them, and I know why not, because she trying to get all that money for herself. She don't want to split it. And this guy Obi, he do not like Americans. They better watch out for that guy. He keep telling you every episode. Okay. Diana, you on a watch list too, because if they don't get that money in next episode, you as good as dead.
Right. Yeah, I saw that on the trailer that they definitely are going to come after her. Let's see what Laal said. Should have smoked her.
Away from the scene.
Effie is wifey material. Oh Lord, she's trying to stash for her, Tariq.
So I peeped. I peeped Effie. Like he said, something not right with her. Of course, I peeped some jealousy with her, with Brayden and Tariq, because they upbringing. She talking about, I'm doing this because I got to. First of all, you ain't even supposed to be knowing about this.
Exactly.
Tariq doing this to stay alive. He had just said, I'm chilling, basically. I'm actually enjoying not worrying about this. Kane came and told you, so now we got to bring you in because you wouldn't take no for an answer, and now you want to call the shots. Like OT said, you a worker. You are a worker. Like what are you doing? Like and then she get jealous because Brayden talking his talk. I mean, I just seen it. Like, she greedy, man. I can't wait till she do something to make Detroit Kings not like her. You're coming, bro.
Hey, I think y'all gonna like Effie because they're gonna about to tell her backstory about her family. She's an independent woman. You could tell. How y'all not seeing that?
Got nothing wrong with her being an independent woman, but when you start stealing bricks, that's a problem.
Man, they all backstabbers in this show, man. She just don't care. That's what that is. Because Brayden's a backstabber too, though, because he the reason why Tariq is back in this game, and he wanted to be working with Tate. You know what I mean? And now this man backhanded this guy, and then they got Brashonda being the assistant. That was weak. That was wrong, man.
Yeah, he did pull one. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
In the show, they all do crooked stuff, but I mean, I think Braden got Tariq back, man. I don't think Effie do, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that. It feels like I said, I've rode for Effie, but for some reason, just this episode got me feeling a little shaky about her and what her true intentions are. You got any comments, Cassandra, about this scene? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's really loud over here. But
Oh.
yes, that
I know my husband's still over there, so probably so.
hold on. Go ahead. You go to the next scene. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay, no problem. I know. All right, y'all. So next, I had to put it in there.
Listen, now what? Oh, I don't know. That's when Young Jock was going through the. I don't know what my man was going through. Dog.
That's the bad boy. That's the bad boys curse right there, man. If you ain't bad boys, you liable to be dead. My man Young Jock was begging for some money, man.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
That's the bad boy curse.
Man. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna see that Davis is gonna come talk to Monet. He's giving her all the info on what they have on Zeke, which isn't very much. They don't know anything. But what we see is Lorenzo. He's just so sneaky, so slimy. I do not like this dude, y'all. Like I'm just ready for him to go. But he over here in this corner listening, right? And at this point, I'm feeling like he's getting his plan together because we know he's gonna come up with this whack ass plan. But at the end of the day, they have nothing is what it all boils down to. And so he's like, look, we go, I guess we gonna figure it out. We gonna give them somebody. What did y'all think about this whole Lorenzo thing? As a matter of fact, I forgot to put the other slide in here, but what did y'all think did y'all think that this is when Lorenzo actually starts to formulate his plan, or?
Yeah, I never liked Lorenzo from the beginning. When he came home from jail, I ain't like him. And I kept saying, because through this whole episode, they kept panning to him. He's always creeping around the corner looking, and then they kept showing that box. So I was like, what the heck is going to be in that box? What's going to come of this? Of course, we learn it later in the episode. But yeah, he pretty much was forming his plan then.
Yeah, I don't like Lorenzo. What do you do?
I don't like no damn Lorenzo, no.
What do you do?
I just don't like him. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do anything. He haven't been doing nothing since he got home but running his mouth.
Exactly.
And got feet killed. That's what he did.
EJ, can I ask you a question? Why you don't like this brother right here, Lorenzo? What'd he do? Getting out of jail.
I mean, it's like Tamika said, he ain't did nothing. That's the problem right there.
I know why y'all don't like him, because when he came home, he came back fresh and on telling Monet, you better go back and go cook
but he
dinner.
was telling her to do that to do what? What did he accomplish?
He accomplished. He's the king and she's the queen. When I come back,
he don't have nothing to Troy.
He do got something. He the reason why they got the bar in that house. What you talking?
Key, you gotta be the voice of reason for us on this one. Come on, now.
Y'all hear this, fellas? I can't believe this.
Nah, I'm sorry. You know Lorenzo is whack.
Lorenzo is not. He's whack now, but when he came back home, he came back what a man's supposed to do. I'm holding it down. You sit down.
But I didn't see him holding down nothing. Detroit, even when we go back and we look at the past when he got out. And he would try to do something, it always would backfire.
She cheated on him too with that crooked cop. If you want to be honest with you, Monet is the reason why they're in this mess.
Monet is trash. But he still wasn't doing nothing.
Exactly. Man. That doesn't have anything to do with him personally not doing anything. I gotta hear your opinion. What do you think?
Who, me?
Yeah, Key, I gotta hear what you gotta say, because your wheels is turning, bro. I see it.
Look, man, I'm man, threw me in the crossfire. Look, Lorenzo, I got respect for Lorenzo. You know what I mean? He put in work. He the reason why the Tejada family is the Tejada family. But when he got out, he made reckless moves, man. You know what I mean? You shoot and kill somebody you thought was Mecca, and then you turn around, and then you think, look, I know we all know Kane is dumb, and I guess he thought Kane was a brickhead too. But damn, that's the risk you take, man. Me and Kane ain't even on the same page, man. Y'all always getting into it every scene. So
that's a fact.
Kane to go do this work, and then he find that out, and it backfired on you. So
here's the thing with Lorenzo.
I mean, look, man, Lorenzo. I know we want to give him credit, but he is not the sharpest knife in the drawer either, man.
Facts.
I agree, but he's better. He's smarter than Monet.
Of course, I agree with that.
No, he ain't, bro.
Go, Brillo. Go ahead
When
and
Lorenzo, okay, I was one of the only people back in Lorenzo when he first came home and Monet was dogging him. He was trying to get to the bag. He just came home. He spent like at least over 10 years in Tamika. He's not gonna be able to come home and just touch down and immediately beat the block. I was with him up until like he said he made the reckless move, moving like an OG, moving. If you're an OG, bro, you cannot shoot nobody in the back from damn 30 yards out, shooting the wrong person. And ever since he did that, he just been having sucker symptoms, man.
Yeah.
Because he can't stand on his own. Like Monet going through it, she snapped it at him. If he hadn't killed Zeke, he wouldn't even stood for that. But hold on, like I know you're going through some stuff right now, but you will not talk to me like that in here. And you did what you just did. Let's not get up. Zeke is what saved her. He was about to kick her out. She been lying to him for years. So ever since he killed Zeke, that's when he turned into a sucker. Because before that, like just the fact that Zeke is Monet's son is a big problem. She lied to this man for 20 years, but he can't get mad at it now because he didn't kill the boy.
yeah, he got to take that one. Go ahead, Detroit.
I said that he should tell Monet that he killed her son, but I'm not gonna sit there and say he weak and everything like that. When he came back home, he did right. He told her to sit your butt down. You making when he was in prison, she was making reckless decisions. The Kang was out of control to the fact that he damn near pushed. I mean, he pushed his mama. Then Kang went to see his father in jail, and he gave him a nice little whooping. That's what a father's supposed to do. You can't be sitting there putting your hands on your mama. You know what I mean? Kane is a wild card because
he turned sucker, man. You can't even argue it.
I mean, I'm not arguing, but
sucker, bro. I'm sorry,
but he's a sucker, but she's the worst mom though because all she had to do was be real with him when she was in jail.
But I never said she was a good mom.
Man, y'all giving Monet a pass. She damn near messed up her.
So you never heard me say Monet is a good mom.
I was gonna say I don't think nobody said that Monet got a pass.
Right.
But y'all not gonna act like Lorenzo was bad in season 1 and season 2. He did one bad thing that messed up the whole thing. Was not pay attention. To just sit down and trust your wife. If he would have did that, he would have never killed Zeke.
Okay, but tell me, Detroit, I'm gonna go there with you. Tell me what he actually did, though, because I think me and Tamika's stance is that he ain't really did nothing. Like, and I get where Brillo coming from because he's saying he just got out, he can't really make these moves. But if you're riding that hard for him, what did he do?
Well, he set her butt down because they was about to go to jail. That was the number one thing to do. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Set him down. He got control of the house because the house was out of control. To be honest with you,
he got control of the house. Everything is under control now since he's been there.
Yes, he did. He calmed down.
I don't see it.
He got Drew. Drew is the weakest character in the Power universe, to be honest with you. But he got Drew together. He told Kane to stay in your place.
Together.
Yeah,
huh?
Drew ain't together.
Drew
here.
They was
moving. We not gonna do that to Lorenzo. He is a clown. He should be a man and say what he did. But that man came back home and told Monet, you need to go cook my food. And that's what she did because he the man of the house.
So that makes him a winner. Okay.
But let's be we gotta be, you know what I mean? We gotta be honest though. That family name is because of him. They set up because of him.
Thank you.
We can't really say I mean, you can ask the question, what has he done? I mean, look at what they're living in right now. That's what he's done. All of that they got is because of him.
But the whole family is trash to me. So I mean, you're not really saying much by saying that.
They probably was trash when he was locked up, though. It was probably
we didn't see before then, so we can only go off that.
And then she cheated on this man 2 times with a cop and a snitch.
But it feels like we're comparing Monet
Yeah,
and
you
Right.
Lorenzo,
He
know
and
that
did
that's not
compare
what
him.
we
We
were
just talking
doing.
about Lorenzo.
We were talking
I
only
could
about Lorenzo.
I told you what he did. He did more good stuff than she did.
Because
Well,
Monet is trash. Let's just keep it real. Nobody has
Right.
ever stood up for Monet. Monet is definitely trash. I got no love for Monet. It's a lot of things that I feel like she messed up on for real, for real. But I'm just
Lorenzo,
saying that Lorenzo is not he ain't the king of the castle that he's being painted out to be. Maybe his name in the past had weight, but we even saw that with this Kai character, his name didn't carry no weight with him. He didn't seem to care about that. I'm just saying that
I mean, Frank Snitch came home. You see, Frank White, she think the world of him. Everybody that come in there say this dude was a solid dude. They don't care nothing about Monet because she don't know how to handle business right. Lorenzo was the man of the house, and you saw it when he came home.
this
Look,
dude was a clown, Detroit King. I
he
can't
was
believe
a clown because he shot Zeke. Yes,
and
I agree with
he
you,
shot Zeke, man, and he got his own son beat with that cockamamie plan,
bro.
bro. He's
Man,
not
she's
playing at
the whole
all.
Dakota
He's
family.
scared of his wife, bro. He's
He
scared of
was
his
never
wife.
in
The
season
man,
one, in season
like
two
you
and one.
said,
He
he
was
should have
never scared of
told
his
her
wife.
what he did, bro. He's scared of his wife. Why you ain't tell her I shot Zeke and what?
I
What you gonna
agree
do
with you,
about
but I agree
that
with you. But
it?
I'm saying though that he's scared of his wife now. But he should be a
what
man
up,
and tell her.
HGA?
Hey, let me
Yeah.
ask y'all something though. Let me ask y'all something. How
Okay.
do you tell? How do you tell your wife I shot your son?
I mean, that is a good
I
question because
clapped him.
I
but
mean,
you just
like,
gotta be
Yeah,
upfront.
you're right.
It's hard, but he needed to be upfront with this one. Like real talk, he just had to man up. I mean,
Over the phone
y'all
call,
say he the man. He needed to man up on this one and just tell the truth and
Yeah.
This
call it a day.
all wouldn't have never
Like
happened,
I thought that
EJ.
was him. I thought that was Mecca. He
This
could have
all
just
would
said
have never
that.
happened.
What'd you say, Cassandra? Hold on
I'm my
one
bad,
second.
I'm sorry.
What'd you
No,
say,
you
Cassandra?
good. He could have just said, I thought that was Mecca. You know what I'm saying? I saw what you had going on. I thought that was him. And I messed up. She would have killed him. But still, he would have been, you know.
That's why I said you said that over a phone call, Cassandra.
I said the same thing, yo. I said the same. I was like, yo, you gotta be. It's hard to do it, but he probably would have. She would have definitely killed him.
Yeah, I would have just got on the private jet that he was finna get on. Like, I just killed your son. I'm sorry. Bye.
I'm gone. Peace. Let's see. Cher says that Lorenzo seemed more powerful in jail. Since he's been home, he's a simp. Uh-oh.
He can't
I
be
did
a
not
simp.
disagree with
He
that.
can't be a simp if you married.
how long was he? How long was he down for?
For about
I don't
they
remember
said
that
about
part. I don't remember. I'm my bad.
15,
I think he was down
15
for.
It was
years.
over 10.
15 years.
Oh, it's 15. Okay.
Like that. That's like, come on, man. Y'all gotta give the man a little bit of slack, bro. You can't just come back on the streets running stuff after 15 years, man.
Facts.
So,
And
yeah.
then, to be honest with you, if it wasn't for his daughter, he would still be in there.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
She ain't even try to get this man out of jail. Her
Give
own
it up,
husband.
bro. No Lorenzo is sucking, man. You just pushing an envelope, bro.
It's the
Yeah.
truth, though. I mean, who ain't gonna try to get their loved ones out of jail if they can't? If they can, they not. I know people that right now.
Stayed
There's
his
not.
ass in jail. And Jesus on it. You say you ain't. You
Oh
should have
my
stayed
God,
in jail.
y'all,
You
man,
should be
y'all don't
alive.
understand.
You should have stayed in jail, bro. And I was caping for Lorenzo before he shot Zeke, man.
So Monet is not responsible for what happened because I know
Oh, hold
EJ gotta
on. Wait a
go.
minute. Wait, Detroit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Go back. This responsible for what? What part?
Oh, we got time to talk about this? Oh,
Hey, we here?
okay. If she would have handled, Kang is a reason too. If she, I mean, well, I can't really blame him. I mean, he's stupid anyway. But Mecca, used him to get to Monet, right?
Okay.
Monet knew she had a kid. All she had to do is tell Lorenzo when he was in jail, yo, you know what? Zeke is not my nephew. That's my son. And everything would have been, it would have been fine. I'm telling you, that's all she had to do. And she should have told Zeke that too, because Zeke's sitting there not knowing nothing. She did Zeke wrong.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say that them coddling Zeke the way that they coddled him was kind of whack. I mean, if you don't be a part of this family, you need to know some things. The way he pulls that PBA card out, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have been telling him a little bit more. So I'm gonna agree with you there. But I will say this: I have always said that Monet should have told. Like, she should have said something. Like, I'm not with the whole secret thing and all that stuff. She should have said something, but I don't think it really changes the course of events at that point as far as Lorenzo killing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he only kills him because he thinks that Monet is about to run off into wherever with him. I mean, in theory, but I don't know. What you got, Brillo? What you think? We gonna bring this to a close. What you think, Brillo?
It's
I'm gonna give
just
you the
sad.
last word on that.
It's breaking my heart to hear my ace Spoon Cool, the straight Kings, talking some nonsense about Rizzo. Come on, dog. Yeah, he was pressing in the 90s. He was pressing in the 90s, bro. He came back home and was a buffoon, dog. Yeah, he made a couple plays and then drew in the car and then they caught a couple bodies. And he did the right thing as a man should. When you come home, I'm home. You don't got to do all this stuff no more. Even tried to bring the romance back to the bedroom. And Monet was dogging him. I'll give you that. But it's when he found out about everything and he went to that damn hangar and shot Zeke. From that moment forward, he lost all his sauce, bro. He just weak now. He lost all his sauce when he shot.
Me and Brillo we're gonna have to debate this on his channel, man. Because I disagree.
I'll be right there in the audience for that one. I'll be right there.
Because I got more stuff about Lorenzo, what he did.
You don't want to debate me about Lorenzo.
Well, we gonna debate this, man. Set it up, man.
All right,
y'all heard it here first.
We'll be in attendance for that one. Watching that.
I'm gonna set it up.
Set it up.
Hey, he said he got time all week long, Detroit. Okay,
well,
we here for
gonna debate. We gonna debate this.
Okay,
I'm sorry when I'm gonna pray. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, Brillo, man. But I really don't want to defend Lorenzo because he is a sucker, man. All you gotta do is tell your wife you shot your son.
It's that simple. Like, if we just keeping it real, it really is that simple. And if he is the man the way that he say he is, either one or two things gonna happen. She either gonna react and kill him, or she gonna be, it is just gonna be what it is, one or the other. So
she killing him. That ain't no doubt about that.
You can live with it, or you can meet him.
Exactly. One or the other.
You can live with it, or you can meet him, Monet. But I did that.
Exactly. And that would have killed it right there. Simple as that. Instead of trying to, use Kane the way he used him. I mean, that was whack to me, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. So we're going to move to Jenny Whitman. Okay. So of course, did anybody else pay attention to this before I forget? When Davis calls Sachs, after Monet calls him about Whitman pulling her over and all that stuff, right? He calls Sachs and says, I just got a phone call from an hysterical Monet or something, he says like that, about police harassment, right? So he tells him that he talked to her, right? Mm-hmm. So can somebody explain to me what was the point of Sachs finding the phone and realizing that he was talking to Monet? Because didn't he just say that? Or did I miss something? Because I was a little confused.
So he could talk to her anytime. I didn't get the point of that either. He has client attorney privilege.
So. Go ahead and fix it for stars, Detroit Kings.
Huh?
Go ahead and fix it.
Fix it.
No, repeat that again, EJ. Like what you didn't get.
Yeah, so, okay, remember Davis gets the phone call from Monet, right, about the police harassment. He calls Sachs immediately, and he tells Sachs that Monet, that he just got off the phone with her and that, she was hysterical about that. But then later, towards the end, we see Sachs find this phone, and he calls it, and it's Monet on the other end of it. And I didn't see the smoking gun. Like, they made it seem like it was a smoking gun, but didn't we already know that? I mean, didn't he already know that he talks to Monet? I didn't get it.
This what I was thinking. He know that's his client, right? But he don't know that what's his name? Davis is actually like working. I mean, he knows he's working for him, but he don't know they like doing dirt together. Because when Monet messed it up though, she said, I already got the information about Zeke. He didn't know that.
So you think that's all it was? Because it just didn't feel like a
Yeah,
smoking gun to me. And I was like, okay. Like I was
that
just
scene
thrown
was
off.
kind of dumb to me because Monet, why are you answering the phone? Like I don't understand why people be talking on the phone. Like she talking on the phone like that, not even hear Davis's voice. That didn't make no sense to me.
Yeah, facts. So we're gonna see where Whitman is kind of gonna come in. You know, he's about to get reprimanded by Jenny, of course, y'all. But then he kind of comes in and just puts all of this together. Tamika, go ahead and kind of set that scene up for me. What did you think about how everything was set up, and what do you kind of foresee? You know, Whitman's whole thing with this situation, or just any takeaways that you got from that.
Yeah, Whitman going hard. He felt guilty about Professor Milgram getting killed, and she was getting in his behind, but then he's like, oh, I could got some pieces I could put together for y'all and help y'all out. So to get on her good side and to become a part of the investigation, I guess that's just the way they had to move it forward, because the whole point was for them to get the Rico, and that first homegirl was Blanca was telling her, like, no, sorry, we don't have enough to go on the Rico. But now, because he's going to come in and tell them the pieces that they missing, now that gave them what they needed to be able to say, oh, they would probably allow us to put the team together now. And I like the fact that he made Jenny look stupid with saying, you think Tariq is in charge of everything? Because she's got such a hard on for damn Tariq. Her mind is just like, Tariq is the one that's in charge of the whole organization. And then he lets her know, like, no, okay, we want to go ahead and move Monet up to the top. And then it's like, oh, all of a sudden a light bulb comes on for everybody with it. Like, yeah, that makes sense because she was involved with Mecca. So just kind of like lined everything up for them to move forward with this investigation.
Yeah, I feel like Jenny she's really trying to push this Tariq thing. Cassandra, what did you think about this scene? What did you think about the whole concept that Jenny is so, like Tamika said, has this heart on for Tariq? Like she really, really wants him to be the boss. But then Whitman comes in and is like, no, look, y'all missing a piece. And then he kind of puts the puzzle together for them. What did you think about that scene?
I think Jen just irritates me now. I'm just like really, really over her. And like you said, with the heart on with Tariq, it's like Tariq. Like it's so many other people, so many moving parts. Like, why is she so like hard up for him? But yeah, and he had to put the pieces together. Every detective has that aha moment. So I mean, I guess like 3 or 4 detectives in one make one good brain. So I guess it made sense. But Jen just irritates me now. Ugh.
Yeah, I feel you on that. What about you, Brillo? What did you think about that scene?
It just shows how stupid both of Blanca and Jenny is. And like I said, Kevin is the best cop on the show. How do you not put Monet Tejada on the board? What do you do they think that Tariq is Ghost? Like they still chasing Ghost? This was the dumbest thing ever. Like they are stupid. How do you not put Monet on the board? You can't see that you can't do that police work and find out about Zeke and the PBA card that they had that relationship. You're supposed to be DEA or like, come on, man. It's horrible police work. Like Kevin Whitman should be in charge of the damn investigation.
He should facts. Facts.
What did y'all think about so I just need to, are we in agreement that Jenny was trying to say that Saxe was her CI? Because this is stupid. If that's
yes, absolutely.
That's her CI, man. That's that's exactly who that is. It's nobody but him.
Just saying CI, just you know what I'm saying, alert words, just to try to get the task force. She was just throwing something up.
Yeah.
He ain't really no CI for real.
Well, she ain't bringing her no info because he didn't know none.
Exactly. It's crazy. I'm like, girl, I know this is not your smoking gun because oh my goodness, Saxe knows nothing. And do y'all think that at some point Davis is gonna put 2 and 2 together? Because right now he's not moving fast enough for me. Because I just
absolutely,
girl. I dropped the breadcrumb though with the whole girlfriend. Is your girlfriend, on that?
Yeah,
to put the puzzle together already.
Yeah, because he thinks they're using her, but then she thinks that they're using. It's stupid to me. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Can I say this though? I think
Go for it.
that Davis is gonna hire a private investigator to follow both of them.
Exactly. I miss
Mm.
old girl. What was that girl name that he was sleeping with? I can't think of her name, but we need her back.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I don't think
yeah,
she's gonna be coming back.
yeah. No,
She
she done
wouldn't.
with
She ain't
his ass.
coming back, but
She,
She done with him.
yeah.
His name Rosa or something. I don't
yeah, but we need her because she got stuff done.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. My throat. But okay, Keith, you got any comments on this whole situation? Whitman, Jenny, these poor police work.
I
Power,
mean, it's
AKA
just like how
power.
you started off with, you know what I mean, trying to push the envelope too hard in a direction where it's not, you know what I mean, you missing, the bits and pieces that can put your whole thing together, man. Um, I it's funny they pushed that detective. She was trying to get this detective thrown off the case just to find out he had way more information than they ever would have had. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, I mean that was a little. I kind of chuckled when I was watching it, but yeah, that's all I got for that one.
Okay, that's what's up.
Remember, he got the whole thing though, because he got the cop, which Monet was cheating on her husband with, and Kane slow self killed him.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's gonna end up hurting Monet and Kane.
Yeah.
Watch.
He definitely had more pieces than they had because they were just sitting there looking crazy, and then you move a few things around and boom, now they're going to be able to get their Rico case together.
Hmm.
But I don't know, it feels like they're going to need Whitman because he seems like the only person who seems to be actually figuring things out. And he did get dropped a few pieces. He did kind of try to throw Monet off when he told her that Zeke came to him. He didn't say nothing about Zeke also gave her an alibi because remember, Zeke did alibi Monet when it was all said and done.
Right.
But that's probably going to get conveniently left out. But let's talk about old Weston, the Westons. We got Braden has made some moves, and there's this whole situation that goes down. Brillo, go ahead and set us up for this. Talk to us about Braden, his entire moves from, because I don't know if it started here when he first, because this feels like it was just on the spur of the moment when he gets Connor fired. I think his name Connor, Chad Connor,
know.
something. It's all with a C.
The plan was
But
to always get somebody fired. So he saw an opportunity and a masterful play by the Silver Spoon going to get this clown kicked out. Then, not to mention that he ended up bubbling, didn't see that coming, bubbled up on some chocolate on the floor, but got my man fired. Ordered some racist accessories, the racist accessories to get him fired up out of there, just so my grandson Tariq, baby go St. Patrick, can get him a spot at Weston Holdings, just to show Tariq how it was laying, because he knew if Tariq see how it's laying around here, it's on and popping. So masterful play. This is just part A of the play. Get him
yeah.
fired.
Exactly. Get him fired. And then Detroit, as we move on, we see this whole thing with him and Kiki. And
Hmm.
do you see Kiki playing a bigger part in this situation? We saw her a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. I think she gonna try to. They gonna really get close, and she gonna end up finding out that Braden and Tariq selling drugs. I wouldn't be surprised if she end up dead this season.
Well, that could be true. She tried to figure it out and maybe she wants to get in on it or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
It just feels like they keep pushing this character in our faces for a reason, So, typically, what do you think about it, Tamika? Oh, can't you hear me?
Yeah, I agree. They definitely, placed her there for a reason. I liked Braden and the plays he was making this episode. And of course, I don't think she had to thank him in that way because he got the guy up out of there. But I mean, obviously that's what she wanted to do anyway, and he was happy to, receive. So it's definitely gonna be more of her which direction they gonna take it with her. I don't know. She definitely gonna find out what they doing, but is she gonna want to be down, or is she gonna be mad about them doing it and be like, oh y'all, don't need to be doing that here? I doubt it because the other guy was doing it there. But we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. And it feels like she seems like another person that she need money, when they were having a conversation about money. So I feel like she'll try to make a play on trying to cut herself into this is probably how that's going to work out. So I think it'll be interesting to see where she goes from there. Any thoughts on this, Key or Cassandra?
I think I'm in agreement with y'all. I think she might get in the game with him. You know what I mean? Help him get this product moving fast.
That's what's up. I mean, she's been there for a while, so and so she probably knows some things that they may not know that could possibly help them. I don't know. Cassandra, anything on this one?
I was just impressed.
You
I was
impressed?
impressed. Hey, you got
Right?
the little chocolate honey with the curly hair. Hey, okay.
Brayden
No,
said
but he
kinky.
was on a mission, so I get it. But I was actually impressed with how he played the game with this one.
Yeah, Brayden actually made some moves, y'all, and I was like, okay. So as we continue on with the Brayden moves, we see that Brayden set up some stuff very strategically. We're gonna find out that Brayden decides that he's gonna go and strike a deal with Rashad, and we know that Rashad is an opportunist. He gonna take any opportunity that he get. Key, go ahead and kind of set that scene up for me. What'd you think about how this kind of all played out when we find out Brayden's actual move and what his plan was to get Tyreek to where he's at?
I mean, look, I know some people didn't like it. You know what I mean? They thought it was, Brayden being slimy. I think it was actually a good move, and I think it might be the best for them as far as getting that product pushing. Remember, they got to get this product moving, man. So, I think like I said, I applaud Brayden on this one. I know that when Tyreek finds out if he did whatever, he might be upset with it, but I think it's for the best as far as getting that product moving. That's all I'm worried about with this, is just getting that product moving the best way possible. That's where I'm at with this one.
That's what's up. So y'all saw how Tyreek at the end, it feels like he comes up with this whole idea himself. You see how this revelation that he comes up with when we know that Brayden has implanted the thoughts already. Like he set everything up, and then at the end, Tyreek is like, "This is how we move the product," and I'm like, "Bruh, Brayden been said that already." Like, and it's like Tyreek is a genius. No disrespect to your grandson, Brillo. I'm just saying.
No, outside looking in, I mean, he had to see it first.
Yeah.
I mean, without him, he couldn't imagine it was that loose at Western Holdings and it was getting
For
down.
real though.
He never would have believed it. So Brayden was right to he knew if Tyreek saw it, he would understand it and be able to,
put the pieces together. Yeah. That's what's up. And he did. And I think this is probably going to be the best move for them. Now, y'all saw, I didn't put the photos up here or anything, but y'all remember because I want to talk about this because I want to see if I missed something. But, they always show us something at the beginning of an episode to kind of remind us of what happened. And we see this scene where Diana and the scene where Diana and Tyreek had got together, and when she and Effie talk, and Effie's like warning her against Tyreek, right? And then we see Diana inside of I don't know if it's like a student union or something. Well, she's trying to get a job, right? And she sees them walk in, and she goes into the room. Is this Diana being a little J of Tyreek and Effie?
That was a store.
That was a
store. The school store.
Okay, so what did you think was the reasoning why she went and hid? The reason why they showed us all of this is like, because I thought that Diana and Tyreek was just like a one time hit it quit it type of thing.
Facts. Me too. Hey EJ, this is my what I think, right? I think she's jealous. That's what I think, and I think Effie set that up too. If you ask me.
Everybody always said it up. What'd you think about that, Tamika? Did you really see anything with it, or because it just felt weird the way they put it in there? And I'm like, what's the purpose?
Yeah, initially I just thought that she might have been embarrassed that she's gonna be having a job there, but then I was like, she creeping and peeking, but that's typical damn Diana, because dirty Diana always gonna be nosy. So I didn't get how she, I just figured it might have been a little jealousy in the mix too when she was trying to peep and see, what was going on between them two.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's up. Anybody else have any comments or anything on Diana? It was just something that I remembered. I didn't
Can
really want a big moment.
can I say one thing?
Go ahead, go for it.
Oh, I think she do like Tariq, and that's what's gonna make her sleep with that guy to try to
Mhm.
get Tariq jealous, and that's not gonna work. So it's just gonna be pointless. Like Diana gonna be down bad, and I think she's gonna start selling drugs too.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all. So we have one of the biggest parts that interests me. Now, Detroit, I know you're a Effie fan. You know what I'm saying? I need you to walk me through what was going on in this scene. What the heck is Effie doing? Just in case some of us don't know what was happening in this whole scene.
Hey, Brillo says she's still in Prada. I'm saying she getting things done. That's what she's doing. She's getting things done. They need to get that million. They need to be selling that work for 30 days. They need, and she ain't wasting no time.
Bro. So you got 30 days to sell work, so you make more work for you to sell? You supposed to wholesale that. I gotta teach them how to hustle. You supposed to be selling them birds for cheap, not busting them down, making more birds.
Mm.
Exactly.
Oh.
So she was definitely breaking them down. And then we see that because she has what's that stuff called, the nostal, I don't know what it's called. I'm no drug person, y'all, but I do know that she was breaking it down and making more. She
Yeah.
was cutting it. So she put Stansfield on there on one of those bricks, y'all. This is gonna be so crazy to me when this
Mhm.
all comes down to it. King,
Yeah.
you shaking your head, bro. I need to know what's going on in that brain of yours. Go ahead and hit
Because
me with it.
they get on my case because I'm gonna keep standing strong. I'm gonna stand on my 10 toes and keep saying it's something not right with this chick, man.
Man.
It's something not right with this chick, man. You putting Stansfield on. You know you're not supposed to be selling up there. He told you not to go up there,
But
and
she
you're
an
gonna do it
independent
anyway.
woman, Keith.
That's real.
Come on, bro.
I'm no, bro. No, man. I'm standing on it. I can't get down with that, man. I know she's trying to get things done. I get that, but man, like, can you
But
be just a
Tyreek,
little?
go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good.
Now I was just gonna say that Tyreek specifically said Stansfield is hot. We staying away from Stansfield, and she keeps saying we on the same. Me and my man's is on the same page, but yet she pulls this move. Detroit, you gotta be for real. This is a little shaky. Come on,
She ain't sold it yet, though. She hasn't sold it.
you just
We
gonna
gotta
keep.
see. We gotta see.
Keyword yet. We waiting. We waiting.
Okay,
Oh,
Brillo, hit me with this. How dumb? You know what? I ain't even gonna put no words in. What'd you think about this? About her trying to create an app? What'd you think about
I
that?
feel like she's smarter than this. That's kind of lazy on the that's a lazy play. Like you supposed to be way smarter than this. Course perfect. Like they all over any apps, any tutoring apps. She
Right.
gonna get each brick to Diana, and Diana gonna this is gonna be a mess, man. And man, yeah,
It ain't go, it ain't looking good.
she messing up bad. So
Okay,
she
Effie done
messing up
made
bad.
so many mistakes, y'all. Like real talking, I told y'all I'm an Effie fan, so
We
I'm
mad
I'm talk
kill
about
her,
it.
Trey King. She messing up bad. She ain't kill Lauren. Kane gonna want to kill her when he gonna want to kill him and her and Braden.
yeah,
And
he definitely is gonna want to do that.
oh man,
Yeah.
Savannah said Effie got to keep her head on the swivel. Man, Effie head about to be on a swivel. She keep
She
messing up.
deleted the app though. And when
Thank
Tariq came
goodness.
up in there.
Yeah, I just think that this was a dumb move. It just didn't make sense for somebody. The way that they painted this character so far, it just didn't even make any sense. And she just feels so shady in this moment. You know, like you cutting up the drugs for one thing, like Brillo said, they supposed to be wholesaling this. This don't even make sense.
they got
So it
30
feels
days
like
to stay
she
alive.
Exactly. It feels like she trying to do something on the side, but why? And then think about this, y'all. Y'all remember that moment when they're at the store, right? The Diana scene, and Tariq tells her, "Hey, we're about to be hella flush. If you need anything, yada yada yada." So if you know this dude got your back like this, why are you doing him like this? This is when me and Effie kind of start to disconnect because
Good point, EJ. She got too much pride. She didn't want to take this help from my grandson. He told her, "Baby, I got you. Just don't do nothing stupid. We about to be books. You need it. I'm gonna take care of you."
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna risk all our lives.
exactly because that's what she doing. He literally just got out of court for some mess, and you gonna put him right back in trouble. But you say y'all family. Now let's go back to that family scene. Remember the family part when we know that Tariq done lost his mama, his sister, he killed his daddy. Like Tariq, this is his family. But yet his family is doing most right now, and I'm just like, you hear him, and then Brayden kind of has a conscience. He like, look, we got to tell it, we got to say something, but she's like, no, this is just gonna undermine him. No, like I feel like at this point, you don't want people to go into stuff not knowing things. Like I would hate for me and you to do some dirt, and then you know something that I don't know, and then I get caught up because I don't know.
Right.
That's stupid. Go ahead. Somebody was saying something.
No, you breaking it down.
Yeah.
So but I don't know, y'all. I feel like Effie is about to be in a world of trouble at some point, and I really feel like Tyreek was talking to her when he said, "I love you," but I feel like that was her.
I tell you what, though,
I don't think that was her. I don't think that was her though. My bad.
It should have been her.
It should be because I feel like
all the stuff she did.
Exactly. It is what it is. But let's talk about this last scene, y'all. This was one of my most favorite scenes when your boy Kane stepped up, and I think most of us can agree with this, that Kane really showed us something different. Kane went out there, he did the work, he put the work in, he figured all this stuff out. Now we all know Lorenzo wasn't trying to figure it out. We know that. But Kane, he thought that Kane was stupid. He thought that Kane was going to take these breadcrumbs that he threw him. But how twisted is it? And I know we got some Lorenzo lovers, and I get it. I get why you love him. However, how twisted is it that you would set your own son up to get beat down to cover up your lie, when at the end of the day, like everybody been saying, all he had to do was just tell it. Period. I don't know. Somebody else take it over. Tell me what y'all think. Whoever want to go.
I love this part. I love to hear Kane tell him, "You raggedy." You stupid. Okay. You thought I was the stupid one. You telling me I shouldn't be on the throne. You shouldn't be on the throne. I loved every minute of it.
Neither one of them need to be on the throne.
They really don't, because I don't like Kane either. But he did what he had to do with this part. Lorenzo's biggest mistake was really thinking he could set this up. He could take the chain out the box, land it on the guy, then send Kane on this mission, because of course Kane ain't gonna find out what really happened. Right. Here he is finding the damn pilot that nobody could find. The police couldn't find him, but Kane found him. Okay.
This ain't doing nothing but proving that when we under the gun as men, we the worst liars. Because this man is under the gun, man. Just tell the truth. Exactly. How you gonna let your own son that's an idiot himself? He dumb, and he this nigga Kang is dumb, bro.
He's dumb, but we see that kind of develop his character to make. He been seeing a little smart stuff on the first two episodes.
I'm with you on that. I'm gonna like him by the end of this season. I feel like, because I'm liking him now.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna like him when he try to kill Tariq again.
Well,
that's not only
that's about to happen.
That's never gonna change. It's never gonna change. I'm kind of used to that narrative already.
Exactly. I think we know that that's gonna happen at some point, and I think we just used to it. And for me, this is just my opinion. I think that I'll just be prepared for when I have to go back to being like F Kane.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, because
this
that's
is
the
said.
part that I don't like about him is that he's always hating. If he got that part out of there and he actually stayed focused, he wouldn't be as bad to me.
Exactly. Y'all
Right.
know all the characters I love. Kanan, Rock, they all do grimy stuff. Tariq killed his dad, got his sister killed. All do grimy stuff.
She got
The
that self
only
kill, but
reason
yeah.
why I don't like Kane is just because he's a pure hater for no reason.
Yeah.
That's true. He do be hating.
For
And
no
if,
reason. It
if
ain't the
he's
grimy
not,
stuff he do.
I don't
yeah.
want them teaming up together because I'm gonna not like it because at the end of the day, and don't forgive and this dude try to set you up for bodies, bruh.
That's what
He
I'm
tried to
saying.
set you up for the cop
Yeah.
that
And
he
you didn't
killed.
even say nothing.
Yeah, he's trying to help you out.
Hey, Al, tell her she can raid our live anytime. She always welcome. She always welcome. But yeah, real talk. I mean, Kane would be like a great character if he takes the hate out. Like real talk. Like honestly, you cannot help but to respect some of the stuff he does.
Yeah.
Right, like
Some
why
of
are you
it.
trying to press up on Effie, even though you can have her? You see how Tariq just left out the room, just left Effie with him, and ain't even look back at her.
Wasn't even
Okay.
concerned at all.
Man, look,
Not
Lorenzo, man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for trying to set up your man, your son Drew like that, man.
That was wrong. And then messed up his little boo thing. Y'all, I can't stand Everett. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm glad
Oh
to
my
see him go, but
God.
Everett is such a buster, y'all, because
Ugh.
like he just wants it's like, dude, either come out the closet or not. Like,
Right.
shoot, like don't nobody care about you being in the
So that
closet.
boy,
Like,
don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
That man, that dude Drew, man, bro, you gotta get things done, man. You sitting there
Hey,
worrying
Drew
about your
part of body,
boyfriend,
man. Put
man.
some respect on his name, man. That was a hell of a
Right.
push.
Hey, nah.
I mean, this was
Nah,
good.
nah.
Man, Drew got pissed off and took all his frustrations out on that man.
And he did. I said, dang, Drew,
He went on it.
that's what we doing?
He pouted because his
OT,
boyfriend
man.
left him.
Drew a basketball wide.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what OT said. He a basketball wife. I'm like, dang.
Hey, listen, at this point, he pretty much is. Shoot, but I don't know, y'all. So far, I thought that the second episode, in my opinion, I thought this was a pretty good setup episode. I was pleased with it. I am ready to see Lorenzo die. I think we all know that that's going to happen.
Episode 6 or 7.
Yeah, so, hey, I can agree with that. Somewhere around there, we need to get a little more of him before we kill him, but he gonna die. That's gonna happen.
I say about 4 people. It's getting towards the end. Well, not the end of the series, but it's like it's game time now. People, we in season 3, right?
Mhm.
Some characters got to fly. They got to let some characters go. I'm talking about main characters. So it's gonna be in episode. I think episode 8 and 9. It's gonna be 2 main characters that's gonna die.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I think they got to kill off some main characters. And if I
Yeah.
had to pick, I would certainly pick. Well, to me, Lorenzo ain't a main, but he is a central part of the story. But I just want him dead. But I would say Sax would be a character that I think they could get rid of. I just think we're approaching Sax's time. Like we've already brought him from power.
Whitman is the new Sax.
I've been wanting him to die.
Can
Exactly.
Age, I'm gonna say this though. Now I'm just guessing. I've been like at least about like 2 for 2. I think Diana is going when she find out what happened with her father dying. I think she gonna work with the feds to bring her mother down, or she's gonna try to kill her own mother.
You think so? Oh,
Heck yeah, she don't.
Yeah.
dang.
Huh?
Then Diana gotta go.
Work with the feds. No, yeah, we respect Kane, but he's still a sucker because he a hater, bro. We just broke that down. We'll rock with him if he was a hater. We can't rock with the hate over here.
Exactly. That's all it is, DeMarcus. I appreciate you, bro. I really do. Thank you for always showing up to the lives, bro. You always supporting us. We really appreciate you. Good looking out. Definitely. But yeah, and here's the thing. I 100% said I respect Kane. Like I'm building respect for him at this point, but it doesn't take away from his fatal flaw, and that's his fatal flaw, and that's going to be his mistake. Because if you think about it, him and Tariq really could be a good team because Kane has the streets, period. But Kane ain't gonna do right.
That's what we came up with last week. It just makes sense.
He just ain't gonna do right. I just don't see it happening. But that was pretty much the end of the episode, guys. I kind of just want to close this with what y'all thoughts are. Just, I know most of y'all probably already seen the trailer because y'all know that's what we do. Y'all have already seen the trailer and you kind of know what's going to be going down on the next episode. Where do y'all think we're going from here, just in general? Any of your last takeaways from this episode? Whatever you got to say, go ahead and get it off your chest. Even just don't say nothing about Lorenzo, Detroit, because we over Lorenzo.
I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm gonna say it on Brillo's channel.
I know, because we ready. Save all of that energy because we ready. Brillo, make sure you make that happen. I'm ready to see this.
Right.
They got
and I'm on your side, just so you know, too. I got Brillo. I got $5 on Brillo, y'all.
All right. We know Lorenzo a sucker.
Who you got, Tamika? Who you got?
What, the debate?
Yeah, who you got? Detroit or Brillo?
I'm rocking with Brillo.
Who you got?
I'm gonna have to go with my dog. I'm gonna have to go with Detroit, man.
Hey, good looking.
Who you got, Cassandra?
I got Brillo.
You got Brillo? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Brillo. Look, you gonna have to come through. But Detroit be sneaking them sneaky ones in sometimes.
You gotta watch him.
For real.
But y'all go ahead and hit me with y'all final thoughts while we try to. What'd you say?
He'll try to change the topic to how trash.
Now when we debate this, we not talking about Lorenzo this season, what he did last season. We talking about season 1 and 2. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, y'all go ahead and hit me with y'all final thoughts. Brillo, you go ahead and start off.
Fire episode. Can't wait till next week. Hopefully Diana don't get clapped and they sell some bricks. Hopefully Effie, I don't know, do something. I feel like they're gonna press her in the next episode, maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna come up. What you got, Detroit?
I just think I just want to see them work as a team, see what they can do, because if they don't, Diana, you on the clock. And I want to see what Monet going how her brain's gonna think when they find out they building that Rico on them. Because Tariq basically telling them that they building the Ricos, how she gonna handle it? She gonna continue to be dumb?
That's what's up. What you got, Cassandra? What's your final thoughts?
I'm kind of gonna enjoy Lorenzo, like Kane having him by the balls.
Yeah.
So blackmail him basically. and also like with Effie, I'm just hoping this doesn't circle back to Tariq. Like I don't want Jen to be like, oh, I knew it was Tariq once she gets to Stanfield selling drugs and stuff. So we'll see. All
right. Tamika, what you got?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see where they're gonna be going next. And is Monet gonna snap out of her depression a little bit more now, since she thinks she got the person that took Zeke out, or do she even really believe that that's the person, or she just want to take out her frustration and took the damn guy out? I definitely want to see how this dynamic is going to go between Lorenzo and Kane, and see him putting in some work now that he got to move Noma product, even though he didn't want to. Yeah. I'm also wondering when we're going to see Noma again. But yeah,
that's what's up. What about you, Key?
I mean, it's looking like the pressure gonna be on Monet this next episode. So Monet, Diana, and keep them heads on that swivel, man.
Right, Key. Get it together.
Yep.
Okay.
You're on the chopping block.
Okay, that's what's up. So, guys, Brillo, what you got going on your channel?
Keep your notification bells on. I know I got a couple shows I'm running this week. Don't know really the dates and the times yet, but I'm gonna be pressing. So keep the notification bells on.
Okay, we gonna definitely keep them on because we got to see this debate that Detroit and y'all got going on. I'm ready for this one. Tamika, what you got going?
Keep your notifications on. Gonna have a whole bunch of stuff coming. I know tomorrow me and EJ is doing Zatima. I'm also gonna do Yellow Jackets tomorrow, I believe. And yeah, just some more stuff coming at the end of the week.
That's what's up. All right, Cassandra, y'all already know she got the most poppin'est lip gloss out there. Tell them your website, boo.
thelvuc.com.
Already. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much, first and foremost, for coming out and hanging out with me. Key, it's always a pleasure to have you on, brother. Detroit, Brillo, Tamika, y'all already know. If y'all are not part of our Discord, y'all need to be a part of this Discord. This is like the
Facts.
most popping Discord ever.
Mhm.
So
Like,
much
I
fun.
love this family.
I
So
Facts.
love y'all too.
Facts. You
we're
in
gonna have
that?
to put a link somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody throw me a link or something, and I'll put it up on mine too. But yeah, so that was it for this episode, y'all. That was what's up
EJ,
with
can I say
Power.
one last
Yeah.
thing?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
MVP. MVP.
You've been waiting to get up here to say that. I should have known better.
Shout out to my brother Charles, man.
You
Oh,
act
He's
crazy.
not gonna mess with
Don't
me.
take the bait.
Anyway, y'all,
Mm-mm.
that's what's up with Power Book of Those Two, Need versus Greed. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to go ahead and tag us with hashtag replay. Let us know. Go ahead and comment down below. And once again, y'all, until next time, peace.
Peace.
All right, y'all.